What's everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday. That means it is time for F3 with the SRG Sim Research Group. Right, so we're coming out here and we are at Zandvoort. This is a tough combination. It is a track we've been trying to pick up this week. Practice got pushed back a little bit. We were busy last week. We were at the IndyCar race. Shout out to your boy Polo that won. Yeah, and then of course we managed to bring something back with us and get sick. So I'm kind of resting right now. I'm going to go out here in just a few minutes to get the last bit of warm up before we start the race. But I did, I don't know, like 15 laps in practice or something like that, and just was drenched in sweat. So we're going to be tired today. Today is about points, right? We want to make sure we get our points out there today and have a good showing. I think, obviously I think we have a shot at a podium for sure, but keeping this thing on track in traffic, it is going to be something else. So we want to qualify well because it is extremely difficult to pass here. I think of maybe two places that you can sneak in a pass here, but it's going to be tough. And then if you want to make sure you don't lose any front runners, because then you'll be out of the group. So anyway, let's get on track and yeah, let's get it going. All right, looks like everything is up and running. Sound is good. Iracing's got sound. I've got sound coming out here. Lights are on, and the streams are going. All right, we definitely fixed our network issues finally, so that is a plus. Let's double check to make sure our clutches are set correctly. Good, good, good. Easy, kid, easy. Plenty of room. Woo. All right. That was sketchy. Very sketchy. Tires a little cold here. Not the line we wanted into there at all. Still cold. Can't quite push through there. Maybe careful on our downhill here. Uh-oh. Well, let's hope there's not a lot of that during the race. Oh, that was not the way we enter that. Not paying attention to braking markers. Oh, that was slow. Goodness sakes. Shoot his hands out. Careful on that downshift, Skyler. Come on. Nice, good little warm-up session here. Oh, Steven, knock it off. Alright, check. Alright, now we're just pushing too hard. Alright, let's get ready for qualifying. Woo! Hands are good and tired. We're warmed up though. Let's go peep around, see who's doing what out here, shall we? Oops. That's right, on board. Since this seems to be just a holy mess. Oh, he's good there. Oh, it's like he knows we're on board. I guess we should practice pit entry just in case. Let's real quick. It's probably gonna, yeah, I don't think I have enough time, but whatever. That wasn't bad for cold tires. Yep, it's gonna rip out of my hands here soon. Oh my god. Oh, that was wild. Like, I don't know if bad things are about to happen just then. Oh, all right, let's get out of here. Tires are really cold, man. First lap is gonna be something else. Something else, I'm telling you. Yeah, we're not going to push it here. We're going to get the tires warmed up at least another lap. Because, yeah. The tires are real cold here. All right, tires are getting there. Tires are getting there. Start pushing harder. All right, push a little too hard there. It's okay. Ah. That ain't gonna be a lap. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I guess that's how he cuts that one. All right, get wound up for next lap. Look at all the debris here now. Holy moly.
Coming up on you quick, Adam, if you want.
Damn. All right, things are going well so far. There's Keelan coming up on there. And seeing today, he'll be up there fighting for sure. Come on. Shift, baby, shift. That ain't gonna work. Look at Alex. All right. Yeah, that was not good through there. I don't think I got any more in me, to be honest. Whew, maybe one more lap. Let's see what we do here. Nope. But Jason might. He's gonna look for that draft. That might be his lap. That might be his lap right there. Let's see. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. We are good. We are good. I didn't get any water. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Woo. We are ready to race. See how Jason's running around here. Alright, 2 minutes to go, still on pole. Not too bad. He runs that high line so well through there, man. Like if I go back and look at my previous lap, it's I dipped down a little bit. He just has that nice smooth input around there. Ooh. He downshifts there. Oh, sketchy. Yeah, then he's one there. Yeah. Okay. He's pushing it, man. He's looking, working that wheel. Get it, get it. He's pushing, man. He's pushing. Isn't it crazy when you watch the replay on boards? It sounds different than your own car. Strange. Say he's doing something to push those tires, man. I think he's done. He's gonna call it a day here. Alex? What? No, wrong way. I think he's done now. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's it. Here we go. All right, that's pole position, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take that. That's a good way to start. Let's not mess it up, though, Sky there. Pace car. Oh, myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want a good start today. Keep it clean. Me, Steven, and Jason are going to be duking it out. There go the nerves. You hear that? Deep breathing. We're going to have like 17 laps of this. 17 laps. We got to be real smooth the first couple laps because the tires are cold. After that, though, and slow the gears down, just drive your race, man. Don't worry about the pressure. Then we start winding her up and just knock laps out. Ooh. I don't think I've done a start here, but we'll judge in and be smooth on the brakes. Just got to get down to that corner first, so we'll be all right. Whew. I've done a bunch of races, man. I still get the big nerves. I'm gonna be lighting up here pretty soon. What you doing, Josh? Where's the brake? Oh. That's my friend Dan Murray says he hates sitting on this grid. All right. All right. I think that's most of the cars. There we go. Terrible start. Wow, Sky. Terrible start. You know, I was looking down at my dash instead of focusing. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Tire's still cold. Come on, Skyler. That's why we need to get that lead. That's okay. Let's focus so we can pull it back. Come on. Come on, Skyler. Why we needed that lead. Whew. Slick through there with all them rocks. God, dude, stick front end. Come on. Oh, Steven got it my wash for sure. Whew, man, it's a lot of concentration here today. Damn gravel. Go for it, bro. Needed that start. Ooh, needed that start today. The one time I have pole is when I have like my worst start. Come on, Skyler. Steven can brake really well into that corner. Kind of just touch these guys a little bit. So I'm hoping Steven can get up to Jason and race him. Slow each other down a little bit and I'll get back in the mix here. Why'd I do that? Whew. Working hard here. There you go. Fight it out. Come on. So I'm losing ground here. Fast, these guys. Ah. See, this is where Steven will get him quickly here on a straight. And if Jason does a fight with him down in the corner, I'm gonna lose this gap. I messed up my run there. Yep. That's it, battle. Too hard on the brakes there. Smooth out. All right. Little. We're not talking much because it's busy. Oh.
Great move.
Well, that was a bummer. Definitely did not want that to happen. Close racing, sure. Not that though. Well, let's finish up here. Yeah. What do you got here? About 3 laps left? 2 more to go. Oh. All right. Well, that's good. Let's just bring it home then. That's why we hung back, man. All right. Definitely need to go back and review that. But most likely, I think that's going to be on me. I was tandem through here, and just the braking point, poof, right through there, man. So, yep. Unfortunate. We were having a good race going. I wish I'd gotten my start and gotten the jump off the race. Probably would have been able to run some hotter laps at the beginning, but there was no stopping Steven. I think we could have maybe battled him a bit more if I was leading it, but yeah, that's just what it is sometimes. He's a tough guy to beat. What can I say? Whew. Oh, not a very chatty one, that's for sure. That took a lot of concentration. Look at Kalen coming in and grabbing the third there at the end. I wonder what happened to Lloyd. Yeah, there's gonna be some incidents to review for sure, including my own. All right, start finish line, Steven and Caitlin.
Congrats, guys.
Let's see, is Keelan still circulating? Ah, Keelan's in the pit already. We're good. All right. Alrighty. Oh no, we're gonna fire up the replay here. Sorry, we'll getting ahead of myself. We'll fire it back up and do the replay. Oops, before I do incident reviews, don't trip, don't trip. We'll get it back up here in just a second, everybody. Just a second. Just a second. Good thing I remember to save it. Got distracted. All right, we'll launch it again here just momentarily. Oh, we'll have to definitely go back and do the review of. Let's go and stop that. Of the incident for sure. Mine with Jason, not what we wanted. Probably have to write up an apology for that because yeah, that just wasn't what we needed there. That's for sure. Well, it's a bummer. You never want to go like that. I mean, you want to have close racing, hard racing. You know, little rubbing tires, banging fenders. That's all good. But I think he slid up. Well, was ready. Probably. I mean, it's just a matter of a couple of feet, honestly, and tapped. But we'll go back and look. We'll see. Compare some laps, but more than likely it's going to be on this guy. I at least played 50% of that at the very least. So no matter what, it was avoidable. And that's a bummer. Jason was having a good race going on. And I took that away from him as well. So that's not what we wanted whatsoever in this race. But let's go ahead and take a look at the incidents here. Oh, calm down. Look at this. I launched in second like a doofus. That is why I bogged so bad. I was fidgeting around with my wheel too much. And, well, there you go. So, yeah. Let's go. I think we want to do some chopper stuff here probably. And then let's kill this. Where you at? Oh, come on, man. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. We'll do the. Actually, you know what? I think far chase works better for this. Honestly, because we'll see how it works here, but we'll back her up. Okay. Lo and behold, sound is not working again. Okay. So let's get set up here. Look at that bog, man. Yeah. Skyler. Alright, exit sitting here. What do we got? Ooh, tap of the back there. And wing gone, car gone. What happened there? Continue on, I suppose. So there's a punt there. Okay. Then the next thing over in this incident. Weird. Okay, well, it's a little bit off on the incidents, but we'll do that. Ooh, that's what happened to Lloyd. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, boy. Oh, that's going to be a wall tap. Oh, that's a broken vehicle. Uh-oh. What's happening here, Josh? What's happening here, Josh? You're going to get smacked on the side? Oh, no. Not the engine cover. I have never seen just the engine cover come off. Is it going to fall off? Or just hanging out? Let's see. We'll give it a couple. All right. Well, that helps the cooling, right? Oh, his car is broken, looks like. Okay. Yeah, I think this is what's going to lead into probably whatever this happens here because his car isn't doing well. Let's see. Is this going to be anything or... Doesn't look like it. All right. Oh, I did that so many times in practice. You got to actually flow out and let the car carry over the curbs. I figured that one out. Oh, yep. Been there and... Bummer, dude. Slippy. Sliding coming in. Nope. Cut too far down. Hit that rivet. That bump. Looks like he's gone to the pits and got fixed. I would assume. Oh, tap there from Lloyd. Oh my gosh, the net code, ladies and gentlemen. The net code. The net code here is something. I mean, hold on. Let's... All right. So there's a tap there. All right. A little aggressive. Now watch this. All right. Plenty of distance here. And just... What is that? Just kaboom. I mean, that was weird, man. That was weird. Very weird. All right, this is too deep for sure. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Tap. Spin up in the dirt. Over the curb spin, huh? No, it's okay. All right. This is us here, huh? All right, so I got bumped in with some net code there. Slipping on the curves. Did that during practice. So here we go. Yeah. I just carried more speed over that, and I'm expecting him to do the same. And just, yeah, that's on me. He lifted, I'm pretty sure, going through there, but yeah, I just charged it right into the back of him. So we can probably hear the lift because he didn't get his ideal line going in. So you'll probably hear the lift going into it, but still, I should have been given a bit more space there. Did you just bail after that? Yeah. That's a bummer, Jason. Did not want that to go down like that. Let's go back for my view here. I think I was off throttle too. It just, car was slowing down off the brakes. And so at this point I figured he was going to be off the brakes or, going, but I just caught up momentum and yeah, just it all happened so quick I didn't even brake until it was too late. Oh, I'm going to put that mainly on me. Small race incident, but mainly on me. Then yeah, we had the save here though. That worked out for me. But yeah. Jason could have got going again. But called it a day. I'll probably call it his what should we call it? Is that gonna end? Are we just stuck in an endless loop here? I think we are. Okay, that's going to be it. I think that was lap 17. So now we're stuck on 1. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to be... Yeah, okay, well, that's going to be it for this one here. All right. Let's, obviously, let's go back and look at our results there for that particular race. Oops, that's officials. Let's get out of that. Let's go over to hosted. All right, so of course Steven wins, had the 127.4, fastest lap. I definitely had fast laps in practice, never really got it hooked up going there. 6 incident points tonight, definitely not good. It's not what we wanted there, so that is going to hurt our average in the league. But yeah, 0 laps that could have definitely, if I didn't start in second and get out my start, I would have been able to hold it down there for a little bit. Bummed with that start, so just not a clean day. I was worried about the track, but turns out the driver was the problem the whole time. We figured the track out, and we were moving. The race kind of came undone for us. It just wasn't there. Steven, of course, had a little bit in his pocket. He should have been on pole. He was set at 26.9 in practice, so he's really cooking. But we didn't really have anything for him in the turn 1 there. We got some good pace in the backside, but yeah, he was moving. I think that was Caitlin was in that car. Alex with a nice force. Alex has been getting some solid results lately, getting some top 5. I think that's a back-to-back top 4s, if I'm not mistaken. So, actually, we'll jump down into the broadcast and see if anybody is in here for today. It might be too late. Let's see.
The Grand Prix circuit, because we have guys here that don't have a rig from home and have lives like the rest of us. They can't be on it at midnight, racking up hours on the Nordschleife. So to throw them into something 17 miles around and 170 some corners, on 1 hour practice. Miles around and 170 some corners, on 1 hour practice and expect them to have a fair shot at it as everybody else is just a little too crazy. So I've made one little adaptation to the schedule, but the GP course there is awesome elevation, twisty. So looking forward to that. And then the tail end of the schedule is just a dream. Atlanta's pretty tough, but love Suzuka. Got Laguna's on there. Road America is on there. Just some all-time classics coming. So I had Zandvoort kind of highlighted as a danger zone, maybe a drop week, but it never works out the way that you think it will. You know, I was loving Sebring and ran into some misfortune there. I would have thought that was a slam dunk, and then here I'm nervous. I'm gonna die digitally, of course, but it all works out. So keeps you coming back. You know, fun to play video games with our friends, and you can never totally know what's gonna happen, but the skill set is there. The attitude is there, the respect is there, and it just makes for a great place to play. So grateful to those guys and girls all the time.
Thank you so much, Jason, as always, for coming by and chatting with us. And we will look forward to seeing you next week at NERB's G.SKILL.
Very good, my friends. Love SMB. Great job as always. We like to talk about how the skill of the drivers is improving, but
We may get an interview, may not. We'll
picked up
see.
familiarity with the people and the cars and the circuits. The SMB is getting better and better all the time.
Take his
too.
way
So
into
if
the
you got-
waiting room,
if you're
and that is
hearing
your
me and you
P2
got a
finisher,
league out there,
Skylar Vickeroy.
Hey guys.
Schuyler. So congratulations on the P2. Great battle up front between you, Case, and Green there, and kind of ended in a little bit of tragedy. So if you want to kind of go through that, I'd love to hear your side of that.
Yeah, the side of it, it's more my fault than anything. We're close battling there with Jason. Came over the crest. He was a little off the line. I had let off. I mean, we weren't even. Neither one of us was on the gas. I went back and reviewed it, and I just carried a bit more speed over that crest and just tapped the rear end. And unfortunately, it spun us both, and ended a great race that we were having. So very unfortunate. Not something that I want to happen. I'm going to talk to Jason offline. I'm going to give him a minute to cool down, though, because I know when I'm feeling a certain way, I don't want anybody talking to me for a minute. So I'll probably shoot him a message here a little bit later tonight, ruining a great race that he had. So it was tough, but it was great. I flubbed the start after getting pole. I've been nailing my starts all season, and then the one time I'm on pole, I started in second gear like a big dummy. And that got out there. So I think if I could have got that start, Case might have had a little bit more fun back there with Jason, and maybe I would have held off Case just a little bit longer. But we're gonna start calling that guy inevitable, because as soon as he's in your mirrors, you're just worried that he's gonna get by. And he is supreme on the brakes. He's even got to the point where he's helping me on the brakes. So you imagine the guy that's first in the championship is talking to the guy second championship, trying to make him faster. That's how much of an edge he has on me right now. So we'll improve. We'll work on racecraft, and we will bring it back next week for a little bit cleaner action.
There you go. And that's that's really good to hear. Love to hear drivers working together to make each other better. It's always great to hear. And but yeah, it seems like with the exception of the incident between you and Green, it was a very close battle between the three of you up front. So his seemingly dominance is cracking a little more every week. So that is something to be proud of on your part.
Yeah, it's tightening up. We've had this span of tracks that I really haven't raced on, and it kind of ends here. We're getting back to tracks I have a bit more experience on, so I'm hoping with more experience that I can bring the fight to Steven a little bit more as the season tapers off. He's got one hand on the championship trophy now, so I'm going to try to start pulling some fingers back here pretty soon. It's going to be tough, but we'll give it the best shot that we can. That's for sure.
Yeah, so talking about the upcoming tracks, Nürburgring GP circuit next week. It's one of my favorites. Is it one that you logged a few laps on with the F3 car?
Not so much the F3, but in other cars, I know my way around the track. The F3 is quick to adapt there. The track is great for downforce cars. Makes sense because it was a former F1 track. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting around there, but practice is needed. And then we hit the stretch of tracks I'm very familiar with Road Atlanta, Laguna, and Road America.
Yeah, obviously that's it's a great stretch coming up. So we're going to look forward to seeing the action. So Skylar, thanks for stopping in. Congrats on the P2. We'll let you give any thanks for shout outs before you head on your way.
Absolutely. Thanks, fellas. Great job in the broadcast, as always. I'm looking forward to going and watching this one, as I always do. So the crew there, S&B, definitely knows what they're doing. Shout out to Jason and SRG and putting on this whole event. Shout out to my EVO M.2 Gaming boys And shout out to my boys out there in Michigan supporting here, Dave and Scott. So thank you all. I'll see you next week. And again, we'll try to get one more step further on the podium.
There you go, Scholar. Thanks again, and congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and cap it out here. That was good. We did a little interview, get in. We'll do the broadcast and all that good stuff. We'll catch up with everything a little bit later. All right, so it was it was a good race up until the incidents. Not what we wanted. I came into this track thinking that this was going to be one of those days where I'm like, okay, just collect the points. I'm not very good here. However, I did figure out a few things in the warm-up today that really helped balance the car and just really made this track enjoyable. Very careful on this track, though. There are some death points that you just hit a curve the wrong way a little bit and you're done. It's a track you can push on, but you can pay for it as well. Excuse me. So happy to get that one checked off the schedule. Nürburgring is going to be a battle. That is a track a lot of people have experience on. I struggle on the infield a little bit, so we're going to have to really work on this and make sure that we're coming in strong next week, just like we did here. We're going to increase our distance to third in the championship, which is Kalen, but not by much. And then Steven's going to pull out probably another 10, 15 points here in the championship as well. So that's a bit of a bummer. I think I get a point for pole, but, Steven got the first position, so, I'll get 11 points. Or it'll basically be, I think he gets 50 and I'll have 41, I think, at the end of that. I don't know if I don't think he's 0x, so he doesn't get the 0x award, but I think he'll get the second level. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is that he is increasing his gap in the championship. And if I want to try to pull that down, I've got to figure something out here in the last 4 rounds. And honestly, it's going to be wrong. I've got to pull 4 wins. Let's be honest. If I really want the championship, it's 4 wins. I don't think that's going to be possible. This is extremely hard. Steven's very fast. Obviously, we've seen Jace can be fast. Chris can be up there and fast. Danush can be up there and fast. We lost Adam, though. Adam hasn't seemed to come back. I think he just called it on the season. He probably got to the point where he was like, listen, I don't want to get in there and interfere with the championship now. So it's unfortunate because he was definitely had our number there in the first couple of races, but I'm sure he'll be back next season, as will I believe at this time. I don't know if I'll be here for every race, but, We'll see if we can go ahead and improve and just have a lot of fun. But if you made it this far in this stream, thank you so much. Give it a thumbs up if you will. If you like the stream, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You won't miss any of the content. Again, for those of you that may not know, I'm going to be going out to the Sim Racing Expo here in Chicago. It's the first weekend, so it's the 5th through the 7th. I'll be out there the Friday and Saturday doing lots of content, videos, meeting my friends that these strangers that I meet on the internet. I'm going to go meet them for real, right? Get out there, see all the new equipment, test things out. I'm not going to buy anything. Nothing. There's a good reason for that. One in which I will share. I've got something I'm cooking up over here. It's going to take a while. Maybe we'll talk about it in late fall. We'll see where we're at with that, so that it's going to, we're going to get things straightened out, schedule, all that good stuff. All right, so the bit. Let's close it out. Remember, this is supposed to be fun, even though sometimes there are things that are not too fun in it, like wrecking somebody's night or getting wrecked yourself, so on and so forth, right? But the main point is here, this is a fun hobby that we have the benefit of doing. If this is not fun, take a break. Go do something else. Relax. Don't make this your job. Unless it is your job, then you are very lucky, and, well, you knew what you signed up for. But, again, go do something else. Go play with your dog, your cat. I don't know, go read a book, go pen a letter to a friend. Who the hell even does that anymore? I don't know. Go out on your boat, your jet ski, your paddleboard, your kayak, hit the river, do some tubing. I don't know, it's summertime. Get outside. Don't be like here, sitting inside. Run the air conditioner to keep you somewhat cool. Fan down here, fan up here, AC pumping out there. Sweat right here all the time. Sticky. Thank God these pads come out of here and I can wash this thing. Ugh. Anyway, so get out of here, folks. Remember, life is not always fun, but we can make these short moments to get fun. Enjoy them. Come on back here for more videos. I might be doing something a little bit later in the week. I do have something queued up in YouTube. We'll start getting more of these videos out. I may do a few officials this week in the stream. I don't know. We're going to have some fun. But until the next time, I'll see you. Enjoy. Peace.